Hello, in this video I plan on reviewing the Canakit Raspberry Pi 3 Complete Starter Kit 32GB edition. To start out, I've never owned a Raspberry Pi microcomputer before. I came across them on YouTube. I started watching videos and I was intrigued. What could I do with one of these? For $35, the possibilities seemed endless. I decided I had to get one. I started looking at Amazon and quickly discovered for $35 you just get the motherboard, but you need to buy heat sinks, a power supply, a micro SD card, a case, an HDMI cable if you don't already have one. The price was rising. I came across the Canakit Raspberry Pi Complete Starter Kit and figured, why not? I'm sure I could have sourced all the pieces individually and saved a little, but because I was not 100% sure of what I was getting into, this seemed the simplest option. I ordered it. It arrived 2 or 3 days later, exactly as described. There was a quick start guide booklet with full color pictures, the Raspberry Pi 3 itself, a couple of heat sinks to protect the processors from overheating, a 32GB micro SD card preloaded with Noobs, which is a choice of operating systems for the Raspberry Pi, including Raspbian. Raspbian is a version of Linux. A case to house the Raspberry Pi, and a power supply. I placed the heat sinks into the processors, inserted the Raspberry Pi into the case. I followed the instructions. I plugged it into the TV using the supplied HDMI cable, installed the micro SD card, connected an old USB keyboard and mouse, connected an Ethernet cable, and plugged in the power. It all worked. I followed the instructions and installed Raspbian. I was soon met with a new operating system to learn, as I've never played with Linux. With the graphical user interface, it is very much like Windows, but I soon found out with much more flexibility. This kit and the use of Linux has opened my eyes to a whole open source world that I didn't know existed, from programs like LibreOffice, an open source office suite, to GIMP, an open source photo editing software. Google, YouTube, and GitHub will be your best friends. There's so much information out there. I have installed Amazon Alexa on the Raspberry Pi with mixed results. I've learned how to connect to it remotely from my PC and use it to turn on other PCs on my LAN using a function called Wake on LAN. I've played around with Python programming. I just recently purchased a SunFounder electronics kit that will allow me to control other devices from the Raspberry Pi using its GPIO pins. I plan on reviewing that once I've had a chance to play with it for a while. I've been impressed by the Canakit so much that I bought a second one to use with the SunFounder kit, although I didn't need the case that came with it. I have learned a lot by playing with this, although I know I'm just scratching the surface. I recommend this kit to anyone like myself that is interested in playing with the Raspberry Pi, but is completely new to it. I hope you like the video and think it's helpful. Please like and subscribe to be notified about new videos. Please check out my website, www.av1.com/product_reviews. Please check the links below for related links. Thank you.